want to see if I can answer any questions. If you could be so kind, can you keep it to one question so I can get to the many, if not all, because it's about paying it forward. And if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up and tell a friend, because we want to make this channel grow. We're doing everything we can to grow it so we can help as many people as we can along the way. So if you'd like to get a hold of me, that would be chrisrightnow.com. That's the website. Put in YouTube 20, get you a 20% discount. Or you can call the office at area code 408-379-7070, or email us at office@sylviabrowne.com. And don't forget the E on the Brown, okay? Those ways you can get a hold of me. Well, I'm not going to petition you on here. I'm not going to ask you to give me a donation on here. I'm not going to friend you on here. I'm not going to be doing any of those things. But keep in mind, there's someone out there that is trying to solicit people, and they're pretending to be me. So make sure, you know, the phone number is what it is, and this person is having you text through the reading. Why? Because I guess they don't have my face, and they don't have my voice, so they do it through texting. So don't let them take advantage of you, please. We're doing everything we can to put a stop to that, but I need your help. So if you see it, take a screenshot of it, send it to me, and we'll do something with their ass, okay? Because that's just bullshit. Why can't people just be themselves? And I want to tell you a little story about my cat here, Booty. So many people are asking, how come your cat's name is Booty? Okay. Well, a friend of mine knew I wanted a cat. They found this little kitten, which was Booty, underneath a bridge in San Jose for about a week, really dehydrated. Took her into the veterinarian and got her hydrated and all that. Then she brought her to my house. And for the first week she slept in my house, she slept in my boot. So she became Booty. As endearing time passes and you get close to your animals and your loved ones, okay, then you know that things change. Come here, baby. Come here. Hang on a minute. Okay. Here the baby. Here the baby. Hey, boo-boo. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Hi to baby. You're a good girl. So as endearing times changes, boot goes to boots, goes to booty, Buddha. Now, if I go Booty, she'll run. But if I go booba, she comes. So leave down your comment section down below. Does your cat have, or your dog, have many different endearing names? Laura, thank you for being a member. I appreciate that so much. You don't know. Michelle Blake, thank you for being a member. That is just wonderful. Hey, Chris, what's my spirit guide's name? Guide, you only have one. That would be Aaron, and that would be a female, by the way. Kelly Higgins, thank you for being a member. Bella Bell, okay. Nurse Lift, hi, Chris. Do you see me getting married? It went so fast. Summer with him. Getting married this summer? No, not this summer. You guys are pretty much married now. So I don't want you to push this too much. Let it be all his idea. Let him put the pressure on. You put the pressure on, he goes away. My cats have lots of names, by Christine. Yeah, isn't that the truth, huh? This house, my cat, a ton of different names. See, I'm not alone. I'm not as crazy as I thought I was, guys. Yes, my cat had a couple of different ones. Well, you guys going to tell me their names? Or are you just going to say that there are a couple of different ones? I'm kind of interested to know what you do with that. I'm not that psychic. Get it? Joking. Gabriella, Janice, that was just a release stream. Don't really worry too much about that. You're really okay. Your uncle Gerardo help you fight for the fight of the house. Help to fight. Yeah, but not as much as I think you're going to want him to. Kathy Ortez, I called her little girl my past cat. That's sweet. Holly Jervis, your spirit guide, that would be Wendy. Aaron saying hi to me and Booty. Hi back to you. Nija, I think the move is going to be good. I think it'll be within the next month or two, and I think it's kind of like not one big room, but it's certainly an open floor plan. Tammy Coffin, is this my last life here on earth? Yes, Tammy, you're just like me. We're done. And I'm not coming back. I'll make you a deal. If you see me on the other side and I see you and I got this dumb notion about coming back down and do it again, I want you to hit me over the head with a 2x4 so I miss my entrance, and I'll do you the same favor. How's that sound? Donovan, thank you for being a member. Where do you see AI going? I think you're talking about artificial intelligence. That scares the living shit out of me. That's worse than World War III. Why? They can tap into your electronic cars and put you into a wall 100 miles an hour. Robots turn against you, reprogram themselves. It's like the Terminator movie, Man Against Machine, in years to come. It's no joke. When Elon Musk said, mark my words, I believe this was his quote. And if I say it wrong, God forgive me. This is to my best recollection. Mark my words. That's what I believe he said. AI is something to worry about, to be concerned about. And I couldn't agree more, because those warrior robots fall in the wrong hands, game over. Miss Pick 4, hi Chris, hi. You got IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Kim, I think that they're going to be okay, but I think the dogs, when you get them back, are going to be highly, highly stressed out. And the reason being is because all the barking, all the noise, the dogs are going to just be really frazzled. To be quite honest with you, I would try not to do this. I would either probably not go, and going, then I don't know, see if you can have a family member come to your house and sit at your house, because the animals or pay someone more money to come to the house, a spotted licensure to take your dogs out for dog walks at the house. Because honestly, I think the boarding is a terrible idea for your dogs, because I just think they're going to be freaked out. So I'm not trying to upset you, but on the other hand, I don't want you to come back and then your dogs are freaked out. You're saying, why didn't Chris tell me? So I want a double-edged sword with that. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. I got to be honest with you. Chris, is my name on the other side, please? Thank you. God bless you. Leslie, Kelly Higgins. Hi. Kelly, I've got to thank you so much. You always have the nicest things to say. I've got to tell you, I got just a short temperament, because I read some of the things sometimes. They call my mom a crazy lady. They call me a crazy lady. I have so much going in and blocking them, knowing that they can never fucking get on my channel again. It makes me happy. It really does. It's like, fuck you, goodbye. The older I get, the less tolerance I think I have, because there's no reason to be mean. There's no reason to be, if you don't like what I'm doing here, get off the channel. Go somewhere else and find somewhere where you like. Don't sit around here and bug the living shit out of us. Go do whatever you're into. More power to you. Don't let the door hit you, and then you know what? I mean, because after all, I've been here 41 years. I'm pretty long in the saddle. And in my life and growing up and maturing, and are we ever really mature? I don't know. But ever really growing up? I don't know. But here's the thing. There's a lot of different gods, a lot of different world religions, and a lot of different beliefs. Not all of us can be right. So this is what I tell people. find your own truth. And everyone is very psychic. Everyone is. And you know when something hits the core of your essence. You know when you're hearing right information. Like I'll go into a world religion. I'll say, okay, Chris, keep an open mind, which I'm going to do. And I go and I say, I totally agree with that. That's 100% with me. Now, that's bullshit. I'm not buying that for nothing. And it just goes in one ear and out the other. So with me here, take what you need, leave the rest behind. But there's no reason to be angry or upset. If this isn't your cup of tea, okay, hope you find it. Like, for instance, I've got people saying to me, there's no such thing as prayer and okay, well, I'm sorry you've had that experience in your life. I truly am, but there is power in prayer. Why? Because I've done it, I've seen it, and it's my truth because you see it, you believe it. Oh, Chris, there's no such thing as miracles. Okay, well, I'm sorry for you, but my mother, Sylvia Browne, when she was here, I've seen some amazing miracles in my life. And when you see the miracles, you believe it. Now, this is another kicker. People are saying, Chris, is there a Bigfoot? Of course there's a Bigfoot. There's many, many Bigfoots. In our national parks, there's all kinds of things more than you and I would ever imagine is out there, okay? Is there aliens? Of course. Aliens have been on this planet before we're on this planet, so we're aliens to them. Now, there's a lot of wormholes. There's a lot of different dimensions. Are there things under the water? Yeah, you betcha. Are there things down under earth, lakes, streams, habitations? Yes, absolutely. People have been going underground in caves before we've all been alive. Give me a break. Come on, that's been happening. They call us probably topside people. Who know what they say or what they call us? I'm sure they got a name for us, so. Lynn, I believe your mother and dad are together in heaven, not all the time because they get on each other's nerves, which certainly can happen, but they do love each other. Ramona McCarthy, thank you for being a member. I caught you live. Hi, Kelly. Yes, Wednesday. Yes, Gwen, Wednesday will go okay. And the grandson will continue to stay with you, but you're going to have to eventually split some time, okay? Deborah, cute names for your kitty. No, Georgina, you're not going to get the money you're asking for, but at least you're not going to be reprimanded either. Stacy, I think he'll be all right as long as he does exactly what the doctors recommend. That means eating, drinking, and all that, okay? Really, truly. Mary, thank you for being a member. I greatly appreciate that to all my members here. Is our marriage going the distance? I believe it can still stay together because he's not going to leave you. He may tell you he's going to do it, but he's not going to do it. Thank you for the good vibes with the pen. You betcha. I think we're one big happy family here. And every time I get on here with you guys, my energy goes up. It really does. I feel really good when I'm done. You guys really pick me up, and that's a great thing because, as we keep going along, you get to know me, I get to know you. And tell a friend. We're trying to grow this channel. We really are, so we can help as many people as we can. It's about paying it forward. So if you guys could, tell a couple of friends. Let them know about this channel. Let them come here. If they like it, they stay. If they don't, they'll go. Maybe they'll ask a question or something. Maybe we can help them. It's about helping others and paying it forward. That's why I'm doing it. It's my way of paying it forward. So you take my extension and further it. Okay, Sharon, is my grandmother going to help rebuild the house? Yes, but she's going to bitch all the way through it. So let her bitch. I bitch at times. We all do. Lisa, I'm not coming back no matter what. I'm with you. Love Star, when will I sell my first home? Probably August. Deborah, you'll get a good paying job at the end of summer. Hang in there. Old school, you want in on that deal? You're in on it. You got it. So Chess says, so this is for Deborah Montgomery, is my cat. My name is Chezzy. Well, sometimes we call her baby girl. Sometimes when she's Queen Chess. Oh, for 19 years. Oh my God. That's a long time. See, now this is what I dig. Here's Aaron saying hello to old school. I dig that you guys are getting interconnected. Ramona McCarthy. Hey, Aaron. Cool, guys. I love that interaction. I really do. That puts a lot of love in my heart right there, you guys. Keep it up. You know, I got to tell you this. I forget what platform I was on, but there was a person that came on, and they're tearing my mother a new asshole for whatever reason. And I want to tell you this short and sweet, this Amanda Berry thing, because so many people are digging at my mother for it. But here's the deal. We got the transcript. We got every effing thing that's been said. And I'm going to have a professional conversation come on and say it exactly word for word verbatim. But this is part of what my mother said. This is it. You will see your daughter on the other side. The mother dies. She will see your daughter on the other side. Now, my mother was pushed by her management and things to come out and make a public apology, all that kind of stuff. But we went back to it word for word verbatim. And my mother states, you will see your daughter on the other side. So everyone jumped to the conclusion, well, Sylvia's wrong because the daughter's alive. Mother didn't say that. My mother said, you will see her on the other side. Mother passes. And my heart goes out to that family. I think they're a great family. And Amanda says, has nothing against my mother. That's great. That's wonderful. I love you guys. I love all you guys. I just want to make sure things are clear. But then the hardship with this life, and a lot of people can do, is someone will say something, and because somebody says something, it's gospel. That's not true. Most people, or a lot of people, will hear what's said. It's a rumor. They hear it. They believe it. It's their truth. They don't go after the facts. They don't even bother to listen to the other side because in their head, that's been told to them, and that's what's true. And sometimes media or social media things, that's how things do. Me, this is one thing that I will say I constantly remind myself to do. When I'm hearing somebody talk about somebody or somebody's saying some negative information, first thing I question is, why are they not saying it to that person? And, you know, we're in a world of time that somebody, if they're happy about something, people are not happy about it. If you want to excel in something, people want to knock you down. If you want to get a job promotion, people want to backstab you. And that's what I love about this channel. And I got a whole bunch of shit for coming on YouTube. And this is what they said. Chris, your channel will never survive. Why? How can you say that? Well, it's news. What do you mean news? I'm going for the truth and the real of things. Well, I want to be positive and upbeat. Well, nobody likes the positive and upbeat because all the news stations, if they don't talk about negative, death, and dying, no one's going to listen to it. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to do the channel anyways. Fuck it. And if I'm there all by myself, I'm there all by myself. But I do and will always do look at the positive, because positive does breed positive. Because in my world, in my life, 42 years, 58 years, as my mother's son, I have seen what positive over positive does. Everyone's psychic here, but you can worry about something. You go outside, you're stressed out about your friends. Oh, what's wrong with you today? Oh, nothing's wrong. Bullshit. Now tell me what's wrong. You carry that vibe with you. And like I said, and I've heard other people say this, your body doesn't know when you're joking. Your body doesn't know if you're telling the truth or lying. Your body takes you at face value. So be very careful on the shit you say. Me, I'll never have cancer. Why? I don't got time for it. I'll never have this. I'll never have that. I'm positive energy. You can find a positive in any damn thing that happens. And I would encourage you all to live by that rule of thumb. Because I'm telling you, over the years of my life, the people that worry a lot die young. The people that worry and give it to God, they live a lot longer. The people that don't worry, they're the ones that make it to 105, 110. And I used to be the biggest worry on this planet. That's why I know you can stop. Because if I could stop, anybody could do it. But it took my mother on her deathbed to make me promise. Say, Chrissy, yes, I promise. But I had 4 days of hell. Because the minute my mom left, she was my boss, my mother, my best friend. I'd go in the kitchen, just tip over the drawers and throw it all and go back and reorganize and clean it, pick up dog poop, call a client, whatever I had to do to get that back out of my head. Why? Because my downtime was vicious. I'd go from one worry to another worry to another. I haven't worried in 10 years. I'd have to take a class to figure out how to worry now. I work sometimes 17 hours a day, 7 days a week. I still have a lot of time. When I worried, I didn't have any time. So if you think that you're a positive person, but you worry all the time, you're a highly negative person. And that's just the truth. There's nothing positive about worrying. And it doesn't change a damn thing. In fact, my son said to me, Dad, hey, don't be so hard on yourself, because if you stop worrying and you really wanted to worry, I think you could find something to worry about. I said, holy shit, if that's not the truth, what is? And this was a young boy talking to me, teaching me this. So now I'd have to take a class on how to worry. I'm so far removed from it. I look back on that old Chris and say, why didn't hell anybody tell me? They were telling me. I just had a thick, fat head and stubborn and can't get it through. And now, like I said, I work a lot of hours a day because I love my job. I got time for my kids. I have time for my animals. I have time for everything. What? Because I don't worry. Because I'm not going to go to heaven and say, okay, Mr. Dufresne, come on in here. God speaking to me, let's say. Okay, look, you worried your whole life. Why don't you go back and do it again? Maybe you'll get it right this time. I'm not going to be that guy. I choose not to. Positive breeds on positive. Negative breeds on negative. Try it for a week. See how much better you feel. Put it in the comments section. Let me hear it. Let me know. Okay. Lori, I don't understand. If I pursue text, how will it happen? I don't know what you're asking me. We love you too, Aaron. Thank you for that. Very sweet. Oh, this is another thing. I have a lot of clients say, Chris, how do I stop drinking alcohol? Well, stop drinking it. Or I said, Mom, how you doing? Because my mom was a big smoker. I said, Mom, just stop. She said, well, Chris, if I don't go to the store and buy the cigarettes, and I don't got a lighter to put up to my mouth and inhale, I guess I'm not smoking. That's correct, you're not. Some people have to go through hypnosis and regression. Some people have to go through all types of classes and courses. Or you can just stop. Andrea, now, will I have a child? Yeah, but get working on it, okay? Because the reason why I say that is your hormones are doing like, and you're okay. So I just don't want you to. Here's Kelly saying hi to old school. I like that a lot. Thanks for the stars. Thanks for the thumbs up. Tell a friend about this channel. We want to make the channel grow so we can help more people. Nick B, will I ever own a home? Yeah, if you leave your state. See, that's what I like with you guys going back and forth because I look at you guys as like an extension of my family because most of my family's passed on. And I mean, I have my kids and I have my animals and I have my mom's best friend, which was like a mother to me. Um, I don't know, you guys know her name, Linda Rossi. My kids call her Yaya. Like I said, my pets, Linda, that's you're not a pet. No, no, no. You're a family. But I was just trying to make a funny there. Sandy Miller, your health is good, but just as I got through talking, you're a worrier. Stop. You'd be surprised how strong your mind is. Your mind is your general. The inside runs the outside. You know, your body just doesn't know when you're joking or playing around or just be good to yourself. Life is too short not to be. Old school shouting out to the channel members. Thank you, old school. That's cool. You know, like Roma and you guys, Kelly and Laura, you know, if I didn't have your members, I wouldn't be able to do this. And people say, why do you do it, Chris? Well, you know, I was always raised to give instead of to receive. You know, I think we all have. I think because most of us here on this channel, if not all of us, are old souls because you guys wouldn't be doing it if you weren't. And, you know, in my practice, when my mom first started off doing the psychic thing, I thought she was a joke and I was just pissed, furious, upset. I saw my mom helping more people. And I said, this is something I really want to do. And I'm getting a lot of slack because other psychics, I'm getting death threats too. Well, I've always gotten that. I mean, what's that? Well, I go home and see mom early? Okay. I don't look at death as most people do. There's no such thing as death. It's we graduate and then we keep on going, for God's sakes. It's another dimension. We're just losing the shell, but we still have our soul and we keep on going. So that's not death, that's graduating, for God's sakes. And, you know, over 42 years being here and doing my practice, I've really seen a lot. And when you sincerely help somebody and that love and that care and that compassion comes across to you, that's addicting. There's nothing else like it. That's what keeps gasoline coming into my car, keeping me coming to work. And not everybody can afford a reading at these times. It's expensive. Everything's expensive. You don't blame me? Go out and buy a pair of shoes and go to dinner, go to the movies, and tell me what you spent in your pocketbook. Probably close to about $200, $300. That's a pair of shoes, dinner, and a movie. Maybe over $200. I mean, depending on what state you're in. It's too ridiculous. I watch my movies on Netflix. Why? Because it's expensive. I've got bills. I've got employees. I've got payroll tax. I've got all that that everyone else has. Along with, you know, rent and insurance and cell phone and internet and cable and, and the list goes on. But we all have that. And we're all going to have that and make the best of it. It is what it is. But people will call me and say, Chris, if you keep going on the lives, they're not going to book in readings with me or you or anyone else. You know what? Fuck that. I'm here for the people. And, you know, my mom taught Catholic school for 13 years, and the teachers and the principal weren't that enthusiastic about my mother. But every person, every student, after 5 years graduating, already graduated from college, would come back and have lunch with my mother. That's how much my mother impacted on their life. And if I can jump on here for a few minutes and help a person, help them find their way and things like that, by God, I'm going to do it. So for all the people that have written me letters, that are pissed off at me, that are telling me to stop this, here's my message to you. I'm now going to go on more platforms and I'm going to stay longer and do it for more time. How do you like that? I'm too long in the saddle. I'm here for the people. Okay. Lori, you can be in a romantic relationship with Joss, but I don't think it's going to last a lifetime. So love it while you have it. Jesse, hello to you. Happy Saturday, Jess. Gwen, you're welcome. Andrea, who's your spirit guide? Marcus? That's a male, in case you don't know. Some people think, well, I'm female. How do I have a male? Well, you just do. Just like a female can have a male can have a female. Come on. Oh, here's one for you. This is a question I'm getting a lot. So let's say we're at the hospital and a baby's born. Let's take me. I'm born Chris, okay? And then all of a sudden, this person wants to know what their spirit guide's name. Mine's Charlie, as everybody knows. But a lot of times you'll find out, like somebody by the name of Barbara. What's the spirit guide's name? Barbara. Or there'll be Joe. What's your spirit guide's name? Joe. Well, that's my name. Well, of course it is. How does that happen? Well, here we are. Your mom's in the hospital, and they name you, and they keep thinking of a name, and that's how they come up with the name. A lot of times, spirit guide will be the same as the person that exists here. That's not uncommon. Believe you me, I see it a lot. But that's how that comes about. Miss Pick 4, will my husband get a great paying job here? We currently is overseas. Yeah, I believe so. Give it about 6 months. God bless everybody. Stay uplifted. chrisrightnow.com. Put in YouTube 20 for your 20% discount. Thanks, y'all.